clappers ready. Clap the syllables, okay? Advice. A-D-V-I-C-E. Advice. Scissors. S-C-I-O-S. S-O-R-S. Scissors. Police. P-O-L-I-C-E. Police. Furniture. F-U-R-N-I-T-U-R-E. Furniture. Clothing. C-L-O-T-H-I-N-G. Clothing. Aisle. A-I-S-L-E. Aisle. Castle. C-A-S-T-L-E. Castle. Muscle. M-U-S-C-L-E. Muscle. Honest. H-O-N-E-S-T. Honest. Delightful. D-E-L-I-G-H-T-F-U-L. Delightful. North Dakota. Capital N-O-R-T-H. Capital D-A-K-O-T-A. North Dakota. Capital N, capital D. Ohio. Capital O-H-I-O. Ohio. Capital O, capital H. Cheerfulness. C-H-E-E-R-F-U-L-N-E-S-S. Cheerfulness. Noah, clap, not bang. Evaluate. E-V-A-L-U-A-T-E. Evaluate. Intelligence. I-N-T-E-L-L-I-G-E-N-C-E. Intelligence. Interfere. I-N-T-E-R-F-E-R-E. Interfere. Khaki. Khaki, like the brown you're wearing. Some of you have on a khaki skirt or khaki pants. K-H-A-K-I. Khaki. So don't forget the H. It's like khaki. Okay? Precipitation. P-R-E-C-I-P-I-T-A-T-I-O-N. Precipitation. Soldier. S-O-L-D-I-E-R. Soldier. Ukulele. U-K-U-L-E-L-E. Ukulele. Achieve. A-C-H-I-E-V-E. Achieve. To accomplish. Artificial. A-R-T-I-F-I-C-I-A-L. Artificial. Man-made imitation. Atheist. A-T-H-E-I-S-T. Atheist. A person who believes there is no God. Compromise. C-O-M-P-R-O-M-I-S-E. Compromise. An agreement reached by giving up demands. Data. D-A-T-A. Facts, information stored and used by a computer. Flexible. F-L-E-X-I-B-L-E. Flexible. Easily bent, not stiff. Persuade. P-E-R-S-U-A-D-E. Persuade. To convince by reasoning. Perturb. P-E-R-T-U-R-B. Perturb. To disturb and annoy. Trinity. Capital T-R-I-N-I-T-Y. Trinity. One God in three persons. Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Virtue. V-I-R-T-U-E. Virtue. Moral excellence. Goodness. Okay, I'm going to, Marissa, do you have your book? You have a book? Okay, so I'm going to call on some of you to give me a sentence for the vocab words. All right? So, Give me a sentence for achieve. Means to accomplish. Don't write your spelling words during spelling class. Do you want me to come back and let you think for a minute? Okay. Artificial. Brayden. Artificial. Man-made. Imitation. Means it's not real. Do you want me to come back?
This island was not artificial.
The what was not artificial?
Island.
The island was not artificial. So it wasn't man-made, it was God-made, right? Okay, so that's an interesting way to use that. That's good. Okay, now atheist, a theist is someone who believes in God. But an atheist is somebody who doesn't believe there's a God. So, Mason, can you think of a sentence with, don't use the definition. Like, don't say, an atheist is a person who believes there is no God.
There is an atheist over at the store.
Okay. Atheist at the store.
Yeah.
Okay. Try to use a sentence where if I hear your sentence, I know what the word means. You could say, God says an atheist is a fool because they believe there's no God. They're actually, that verse is in the Bible. All right, compromise, Dylan. Can you think of a sentence for compromise? You might compromise with your brother. You have an agreement that's reached by giving up demands. In other words, you work it out.
This morning, me and Alex compromised.
How did you compromise?
We got in a big fight in the car.
Okay, so how did it end? If you compromise, maybe one of you wants one thing and one of you wants the other.
Yeah.
So maybe one person says, well, okay, or how about an example? Let's say, I don't know. What's an example of compromise? I don't have one in my brain. Let me think.
I have one.
I could think of some later. Anytime, just like you guys. Here's the sentence they give. Even though they each wanted to play a different game, Jordan and Riley decided to compromise and play a new game. So, if one wanted to play Monopoly and the other one wanted to play Connect 4, and neither of them wanted to play their other person's game, they just said, okay, well, let's just play chess instead. All right. What about, so Lucy, do you have a sentence for achieve yet? You will achieve what? You will achieve an A+ on your spelling pretest. Okay. Data. Marissa, can you think of a sentence for data? It means facts, information stored and used by a computer. Okay. The phone needs data in order to work. Flexible, Micah. I'll come back. Persuade, Autumn. Let me come back.
I have enough.
Okay, Micah, flexible.
Even if you stretch it, the chicken is not very flexible.
Oh my God. How do you come up with these things? You can only imagine what our dinner table tables like Mrs. Brooks.
That's fun. I would love it.
It's very entertaining.
It's very fun.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, Autumn, do you have a sentence for persuade yet? Okay.
I have one.
Wait a minute, let's just keep going for a minute. Perturb. Oh, that's a good one. Jensen. Not really a good one. That's not a nice, not a good word. You need to know what it means.
Don't think about saying something about Miss Mala.
Okay.
I bet Grace perturbs Micah.
Probably the other way around. Trinity, Jed.
In Bible class we learn that God is Trinity.
About freedom.
And then virtue, Logan. Virtue means moral excellence, goodness. Virtue. Is virtue something you'd like to have? Yeah? Does that help you think of something? I strive to have virtue in my life. How's that sound? Okay, good. All right, now let's real quickly do the exercises on page 47. So we can skip number 1, number 2, vocabulary builder. So you're going to choose one of those vocabulary words we just went over to complete the sentence. So who wants to do letter A? Nicholas?
Debbie filled a vase with artificial
Yes. Artificial?
flowers for the center of the table.
Yes. The only good thing about artificial flowers is you don't have to water them. They don't die.
Yeah.
All right, letter B. Jacob?
We worship the Trinity, one God and three persons.
Very good. Make sure you do capital T. Letter C. Alex.
I have two things. First I'll do letter C and then I'll do letter C. So, letter C,
This is a Bible verse, Philippians 4:8. If there be any blank, and if there be any praise, think on these things.
atheist.
No, we don't want to think on atheists. They don't believe in God. They don't believe that there's a God. If this is things we want to think on.
Virtue.
Yes, virtue. Okay, what else did you want to tell me?
I had another word for persuade, or like another
What?
sentence.
Okay.
You have to persuade in among us.
Have to what?
You have to persuade in the game among us.
Okay. Good. Letter D. All right, raise your hand if you don't raise your hand and then look for the answer. Raise your hand when you know the answer. Brayden.
Achieve.
Yes, read the sentence for us.
Set worthwhile goals and strive to achieve them.
Yes. Usually when the new year comes around, we seem to set set new goals to achieve. And letter E. Logan.
You can store and parking data on your computer.
Yes. Okay, now for number 3, rhyme time. Match each word to the spelling word that rhymes. All right, you have 30 seconds. Match them. All right, near rhymes with interfere. Rice rhymes with advice. Were rhymes with furniture. And-
Daily ukulele.
excuse me. Daily rhymes with
Ukulele.
ukulele. Question.
Can I go,
Not read this, man. Boys and girls, look at me. How many pencils are you supposed to have? At least 3. Because watch, you might break this one, and you might break this one, but guess what? You still have number 3. Okay? And if you break 3 pencils in the first hour of school, then you are either writing too hard or you don't have very good pencils. You need to get better quality pencils. Okay? I think some of you are not even sharpening your pencils in the morning, and then you want to sharpen them during class time. Sorry, not going to happen. You have plenty of time in the morning to sharpen your pencils. You need to be prepared for the day. This is your job. You are a student. Do your moms and dads go to work unprepared? No. They go to work prepared. They go to work, they're ready to go, they're dressed, they've got their work done, they're ready to go. Okay, I do my lesson plans. I try to plan for the day. You can't come into school not ready for the day. You have to have your pencils sharpened and your books ready and your papers ready. Got it? Okay. You're almost 5th graders. 5th graders need to know to have pencils ready to go. All right, Jensen, are you giving me an answer or?
I'm just asking you. Isn't ukulele supposed to be pronounced ukulele?
No.
Ukulele. Okay, silent spelling. Add the silent letter and write the complete word on the line. So, letter A, what letter is missing? H. So the word is honest, right? So fill in H in the blank and then write the word honest. Wake up! Some of you are not paying attention. Pay attention. We are on this number right there. You don't have a pencil at all.
I have one, but it's good.
Sharpen it, and I'm going to write you out. I don't know what else to do. You need to be responsible. All right, letter B, muscle. What letter's missing? C. So write the word muscle. Muscle. All right, and letter C, what letter's missing in castle? The T. Castle. Write the word castle. All right, number 5, 3 and 1. Write the words in alphabetical order and then draw a line between the syllables. So, we have cheerfulness, police, clothing, and precipitation. Which word comes first in a dictionary? Cheerfulness. So we're going to write it and then divide it. So cheerfulness. Where do we divide? Cheerfulness. All right, what comes after cheerfulness? Clothing. Now, clothing is made out of what? Cloth. So cloth beginning of clothing. We don't say clothing, but cloth is the root word of clothing. So how do we divide clothing? And I think I might have done this wrong in my book. Clothing. Clothing. What comes after clothing? Police. P-O comes before P-R. So, where do we divide police? After the O, right. And then the last word is precipitation. Right, so where do we divide? Pre-sip. Oh, we were supposed to write the number next to it. So cheerfulness has 3. Clothing has 2. Police has 2. Precipitation has 5. Spelling bridges. Complete each sentence by circling the correct homonym. What's a homonym?
Something that sounds the same.
Right,
but
words
spelled
that
different.
sound the same, but they mean different things. So, which is correct? The Isle of Wight is a small island near England. Which would be correct? Yeah.
I-S-L-E.
Right. I-S-L-E. I don't know. And then the bride walked down the aisle. A-I-S-L-E. All right. Put that away. Quietly line